So there's two options for the starting point of this exercise. So you can either do them from the floor, where you have to pick the weight up onto your thighs and then get the hands underneath to get into position, or you can do them this way here. So from a squat rack position, I usually like to place the JPEGs. So when your hands are down by the side of the squat rack, they're just slightly below the elbow crease. So it's resting just a tiny bit below. This then allows you to get into position, and then you can safely stand up and get into your starting position. If they're too high up, what's going to happen is you're going to need to raise up onto your toes to unrack from the squat rack. So just for that, it's just a tiny bit below the elbow crease, and that will help you to get into a safer position for the starting point of the exercise. Now, once you are in that position, because you're holding the bar into the elbow crease, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. That's all normal. This will desensitize over time, and it's just practice. So the more you expose the body or the elbow joint to that stress, it will reduce in intensity of discomfort, and it will become more manageable. So take your time. So don't rush into it. Allow your body to condition. And again, as you're learning the movement, but it's more than likely going to take you good 3 to 6 months to kind of start to get very comfortable with the pattern itself. So it's one of those that you just need to kind of embrace that discomfort and work with it as best as you can. You can minimize it by either squat pad on here to take some of the discomfort off from the elbow. You can also wear like a hoodie to take some of the pressure off. You can place or have some towels rolled up onto the bar, and then that will again take some of that pressure off. Or if you've got a thicker bar, so like an axle bar, that again will, because it's a bigger distribution through a larger area, it'll take some of the pressure off from the elbow crease. From that there, what you want to focus in on when you're in that position, you're looking at allowing the shoulders to round forward, because you're going to be in this position. This will then stretch out the whole of the upper back, mid-back region there, and you'll feel like a stretching type of sensation. Now, once you're there, I need you to focus in on creating the pressure through the midsection. So you're bracing through them. You're trying to create that intra-abdominal pressure while you're holding that position. And once you've then got that position, you will then start to descend into that squat. So from this position here, you've created that pressure. My shoulder blades are rounded forwards. You can clasp your hands or keep them in this position, whatever's comfortable for you. And from here, you will then start to head into that squat. And take your time, allow the knees to travel forward, sink into the movement, and then drive back up again. And once more, knees go forward. You're trying to be as upright as you can. Try and minimize the forward fold. Try and keep your chest up and drive up again. And then you're just going to walk back in to the squat rack. Try and, just for demonstration purposes, I'm doing it this way here. In practice, make sure that you're facing into the squat rack as you do the movement. This is again purely for safety reasons, because as you get heavier in this exercise, walking backwards can be a bit tricky, and there's increased chances of falls, trips to happen. So for that reason, face into the squat rack as you do the movement. Follow the reps and sets that's prescribed in your program, and any issues, then do let me know.